2, and 1, roll! Okay, this went well. Hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to
Hello.
Cafe on the Dark Side. They are podcast of Star Wars thingies and coffee talk about shitties.
And today is another coffee talk, I guess.
Well,
There isn't anything very particular.
enthusiastic.
Yeah. Just a couple of quick news.
Battlefront,
So-
movie Battlefront.
I guess we can make like a 20-minute episode or something.
Never the 20 minute.
No, because I have a nice idea. I have a nice idea
Oh shit.
that we can discuss.
What?
But I'll tell you later after the special announcements and stuff.
So, let's see. For this week,
Oui.
on Battlefront,
Oui.
we had special solo quests. If you wanted to do farm boy look,
Boy.
if you wanted to feel like the old guy from Family Guy and look at young Luke Griffin,
Farm boy.
and the yes, farm boy.
Farm boy.
The quest is pretty simple. I already passed it.
If it is like what we anticipated, I believe it kind of is.
At least for the at least for for the look quest, you just have to kill 150 enemies
on co-op,
on co-op,
which are like AI,
yeah.
or
So
bots and stuff. So
my advice is forget the heroes. Go for the heavy. I've killed a lot with heavy.
okay,
The other one,
duly noted.
duly noted. The other one is kind of funny, but it's not the quest that is funny. It's the reward that is funny. We already had like the voice line of Darth Maul saying Kenobi. Now we have an emote of Drama Queen Maul saying Kenobi and tossing himself to the ground. Like, you know those theater classes in the universities where the little kids per se, the grown up ass little kids want to play like super drama. And you had a drama moment, but they like turn it to the 11. That's it. That's Darth Maul saying Kenobi
Okay,
and tossing himself to the ground.
I can imagine. I can imagine what it is.
It's Drama Queen.
Drama mall.
Drama Mall. Let's go to the mall today.
Did you seriously start to sing that?
Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Because at my house we'll watch like Friends and How I Met Your Mother practically every day.
Oh, okay.
So if you start showing me the beginning of an episode of How I Met Your Mother, I can say how it ends. Skills that you never wanted and you're never going to use.
Today on crossovers we never asked for. A Star Wars podcaster shows is How I Met Your Mother knowledge. Perfect.
Thank you. Well, it is connected to Star Wars if you think about it.
I'm not saying it's not. It's still a crossover.
It's like that episode when Ted is dating the blonde one, and
Which blonde one?
I think the second.
He has a thing for blondes.
I think it was the second. The one that initially was going to marry with the guy who had the boat.
When she says she's never seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
And he makes her watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And she
the
falls
episode.
asleep.
Yeah. And then she sees it by herself, says she loves it, but then
she never,
tells Marshall she hated it.
Yeah. And Marshall, the good guy,
Yeah.
says fuck you in a polite way.
She's never seen Star Wars? The only
The
people who never seen
Star Wars are the ones who lived it.
Oh man. My dude. Speaking of shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've read somewhere that the first screenings for The Mandalorian have been massively positive. The reviews have been massively positive.
Of course, there's always going to be one guy who says, "Oh, this is stupid. This is just playing with what is in the flash news, what is in fashion." Like it happened with Joker.
I think that Joker was a different subject.
But there's always that guy.
Yeah,
Always.
but I think that the Joker had different problems.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
knew, but there's always that son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's always
That son of a bitch.
the deal breaker. Yeah, the guy who just lives to be that guy. Yeah,
Yeah. Even trolls in the internet like Joker, so he has to. He just wanted to be special.
But that's because the Joker is a troll. It's true. It's true.
It's a true.
It's a true.
It's a true. Mise à taler de trou. So, in terms of other news for this week,
Trailer.
Tuesday,
Official trailer is coming on Tuesday.
final official trailer.
Finally. It was supposed to come out last week. There was a rumor.
There was a
saying
rumor,
it
but
was
then
coming.
after we recorded, I Googled it, and there was a rumor about the rumor.
Yeah.
Which the rumor was passed on by the actor who plays Finn.
Yeah.
But then they analyzed even better the second tweet of the actor, which pointed to the final trailer to be released during the game on 21st.
Which is tomorrow.
Exactly. And then it would be...
Well, tomorrow.
Today.
Today, because this is releasing on Monday.
Yeah.
So,
Today.
Monday.
But then in the internet, it's going to be on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yes, it is. But there's always going to be that guy that will be on with a cell phone
I'll
recording
be
it.
sleeping. I don't care.
I'm not saying I care. I'm just saying there's going to be a guy recording it.
Okay. Like you goes to the football match with a Star Wars helmet.
That would be funny.
And they're like, I'm here, mother.
I ain't here for the game. I just here for the trailer. After the trailer, I'm gonna go home and fry my beans, and I don't know what the fuck Americans
Space beans.
and the space beans and the
the Mars corns.
the space beans
And the Saturn rings.
what the Saturn rings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because space. Yeah. Okay.
Onion rings, Saturn rings.
Yeah.
Because he has so many layers. Me attempting to be funny.
That's a Shrek reference.
What I just said?
Yeah. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Shrek, Shrek, this is from Shrek.
I haven't seen Shrek in ages.
I don't care. It's still a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is. The first one.
The
The second one.
The second one too.
The third one sucks.
Eh,
The fourth one sucks.
eh.
The fifth one sucks.
There's a fifth one.
There's always a fifth.
No, they're going to make the fifth one.
I'm already reviewing the movie.
We're in 2019 and this guy is living in 2030. Space travel.
It's like that.
Space travel!
No, it's like that.
That's
It's
a
like-
Marvel reference.
Yes, it is. There's a post I saw during the week in Instagram, which was like 80s kids saying Dragon Ball in my era used to have only black hair, and then the decade afterwards is Dragon Ball in my area had the black and the blonde hair, and then this generation after in my time Dragon Ball, Son Goku, Goku,
Goku.
Goku, Goku, Goku had black, white, blue, yellow, red hair, and the kid in the century afterward would say, in my time, Goku had the hair with the colors Pantone, whether under 30C, whether under like a list of Pantone colors.
Let's be honest. Dragon Ball GT Goku's hair is the LGBT flag. They had so many colors, it's an LGBT flag.
But that's not GT, that's Z and Super. GT ain't canon anymore.
I don't care. It still exists.
Yeah, but in GT it was only black or yellow. Yeah, the fourth.
He had more colors, I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he
the
had a
red aura.
one.
Then it was like the first stage, which was the red aura. Then the second stage, yellow hair. Third stage, longer yellow hair and no eyebrows. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And the fourth would be with red fur and black hair.
Oh yeah, that's the fur.
Yeah.
It's still hair.
Eh,
It's still hair.
monkey wool business.
You can comb that hair. It's I guess
The girl liked the furry.
that's her business. Not mine.
Oma.
That's
What was the name of Goku's wife?
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi liked the fur.
She like a hairy man.
Funny thing would be if he complained about her fur,
Ha!
and then he would get shitload of fur.
Well, I don't like to discuss tastes. People like what they want to like. Maybe he didn't like the fur, but she did. So yeah, it kind of balances itself. I'm guessing.
They were a weird couple.
I don't know. Yeah.
Talking about Star Wars again.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Today I'm so tired that my voice is on a low key.
So am I. I think I'm getting sick.
Yeah.
I think that the first time since we started to do this, I'm actually getting sick.
It usually
You've been sickening a lot
Yeah.
of times, but I think that
I
this
was
is the
preparing. I was preparing
See?
you for the
See?
sickening.
I think
time
it's
has
your
come.
fault. I think this is your fault.
It's always my fault.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
That's always your fault.
I'm used to it.
Jesus, I can't speak.
So, on
But
comics.
What?
Comics.
Oh,
Star Wars comics.
there's stuff from the comics. Okay.
Let me check my mind. What the fuck was that? Was my mind rewinding that sound there?
This is my nose.
Is the tea ready, sir?
Oh, let me check, sir. Oh, I believe it is, Master Bruce. Yes, it is.
So in the Batman from the future, Alfred is a robot
Hmm.
who makes tea and drops the tea from his nose.
Jesus.
Thank you for the inspiration.
You're a sick fuck.
I know.
You're a sick fuck.
I know. So in terms of comics,
Mm-hmm.
what do we have currently on comics? So Vader. There were a couple of short stories from Vader, 5-issue collection, which told stories like Vader was a badass,
Mm-hmm.
and basically the source material of fear for the Empire,
Mm.
which is great.
Mm.
There's love, there's fears, there's confusion, there's imagination. The first ain't scary at all, per se. It's just a view of a planet who isn't familiar with outside forces. And there was like a big ass creature which was sleeping, and during the short period of time that the creature is sleeping, the natives that would come out from below the ground and gather resources and then go back. But the creature was awakened earlier because of a space battle, which was the rebels against the Empire. And Vader's ship fell down, and then Vader gets in a fight with the creature and slays the creature and becomes a legend, a good legend for that planet. And then we have a shit ton of people in the other articles. These people with fear of Vader now.
Huh.
It's cool. It's pretty.
I guess that's something that from Vader that we all wanted to have, like this more aggressive side of Vader, and I think it's something that a lot of people would like to see on screen.
Yeah.
Something more like what we saw on Rogue One.
Yeah,
for
the
example.
ending of Rogue One.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
I think it's been ages, so
Yeah.
if people are spoiled at this point,
It's still fun to
fuck
say.
you.
It's still fun to say spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for the spoiler.
But,
There ain't no spoiler.
but yeah, what I what I was saying kind of crosses over. Jesus, I'm with the crossovers today.
Your
kind
life
of-
is a crossover.
What?
Your life.
Yeah, a sad crossover of bad choices
Yeah.
and bad examples.
You cross over the street to go to the car and go
No,
to
actually,
job.
I today I did not. I did
It was
not.
parking in the right
yeah,
side.
when I left, it was parked right at the front. When I arrived at work, I had a spot right at the door. And today, still at the door. I guess I'm lucky today. I'm lucky.
That's
I'm
why That's why you're getting sick. You
I'm
already
hopeful that this is not getting sick.
no. You already used your luckiness. So yin yang, bitch.
Nah, I'm hopeful. Yeah, crossing over.
I thought, for example, you're going to reference the ending of Rogue One.
Oh yeah,
Hope.
that kind of crosses over to my kind of idea for this episode.
Yeah, but you were talking about hope. I thought you were like doing a reference of Leia in the end of Rogue One?
Nah.
Hope?
Nah.
Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Besides that small group of comics that from Darth Vader that already
Mm-hmm.
ended, if I'm correct, there's another small collection of Vader comics that is being released
Mm-hmm.
with Vader mixing up with bounty hunters.
Ooh.
Yes.
Again, that kind of crosses over
Sorry.
to what I was going to say. But let's just finish the news between the
And-
news segment.
And there's a group of like, do you remember those old comics like Macabre Tales and all that?
Vaguely.
It was like a dead guy dressed nicely presenting horror supposedly shows.
I think I remember seeing
The creepy
something.
show or something like that.
Vaguely remember.
Um,
I can't be sure.
Yeah. But you know that vibe, right? The small stories to spook the kids and the younglings. There's also a group of
This is making some noise.
sorry. There's a group of comics which is called Vader's Castle.
Oh.
The original, the first edition was just 5 issues, all painted. At least from what I've seen, I haven't read them yet, but from what I saw from the covers, is like that old style of comics with a lot of dark and pretty much like definitive colors, not like shading and all that. Like it was like
There's like
the comic.
a clear border of color.
No, it's like the comic of Watchmen. Okay, just if you have a face, you don't
Yeah.
have the face with shading. You have the
Oh yeah.
if you have
just the traces.
exactly. And the shading is done with a lot of shit of black. That ended, and now they're doing a new one called Returning to the Vader's Castle. And in the first issue, I think there's the Ventress.
Oh. I miss Ventress.
Yeah.
I think that we should get more of her.
Where the fuck is Ventress for Battlefront?
Remember that both Ventress and Ahsoka were not confirmed
Yeah.
in any way. So what there were some speculations,
Sad.
but no actual confirmations. Yes, they are in the game's files,
Yeah.
but apart
It
from
would
that,
be fun because beside beside General Grievous are the few members we have in canon currently that uses true lightsabers, both of them. So it would be a nice thing to release at the same time.
and Ahsoka too. She uses
Yeah,
two
that's what I'm saying.
lightsabers too.
Ventress and Ahsoka.
Oh, I think
For them to
okay.
be released at the same
I
time.
thought you were just talking about the Ventress.
Ventress. No.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I would love to see some more Ventress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely love to. But speaking of Battlefront, just
Yeah.
what you were 1 month away from Fallen Order,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
I think it's on the 13th. We're on the 20th,
Yeah.
and that shit is making a fuck
Sorry.
ton of noise.
Let me. Better?
So far, yeah.
Alonso.
Uh,
Name that reference.
yeah.
Doctor Who.
Which season?
10th Doctor. From the season, the Doctor Who that restarted in 2009.
I know which one is.
David Tennant. Yeah.
I know which Doctor it is. It's
Yeah.
kind of my favorite.
And he always wanted to say, he always said Alonzi. And there's and like at the beginning of the second season with the 10th Doctor, he says the joke, Alonso, I always wanted to meet an Alonso guy. And then seasons afterwards, he meets a guy. You're like, what's your name? Alonso.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? I always want to say that. Alonso. The Titanic in space movie. Episode, actually.
Doctor Who is a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I haven't seen much of the newest one.
I think that the run with David Tennant was actually the last one I saw. Between the first series and the current one, I think that was the last one I've seen.
Yeah.
And as a doctor, I think that David Tennant is my favorite. It's not my favorite show, series or season or whatever, but as a doctor, I think that he is my favorite.
I think I prefer the old one.
The old one is cool too.
Yeah.
I think that season 2 or 3 are probably my favorites.
Yeah.
But as doctor, I think that David Tennant.
My really, really favorite one is John Hurt.
John, which one is it?
It's the guy who plays the war doctor in the 20th and the 50th, year special.
Oh yeah.
I think it's 50 years, special. He only has like that special episode, but I fucking love it. I really liked movies with John Hurt. It was sad for me when he died.
Yeah. Oh, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
You want to hear a joke?
I'm scared. Yeah, sure.
Knock, knock.
If people could see my face now. You're a man. You're a bad man, Bruno.
I know.
You invited me here just to make fun of me. You're a bad man. You get what you deserve. I'm not going to say which movie is it.
People must have seen it to know.
No.
So,
but going, I think that we're on a lot of news.
Yeah, I was going to pass to the point to ask you what you think is going to be on the trailer.
Oh, well, I think it's going to follow the usual trend that Star Wars trailers have.
A lot of questions, no news, no answers.
Yeah, a lot of pretty shots. I think that trailer-wise, Star Wars always delivers and always makes a great trailer. It doesn't show a lot of the plot. It doesn't have a lot of dialogue. It always gives one or two questions that are never answered. And I think that a trailer needs to tick these boxes.
And especially the new trend of Star Wars trailers, it will show us footage that is going not to appear on the fucking movie.
Yeah, but that's normal. That's a common practice. Marvel does this a lot. I think that even DC is starting to do this.
I think the only trailer that I've noticed that it happens that it was for free trailer, because in the trailer it looks like normal, and then in the movie, spoiler alert, no eye.
Oh yeah, no, but not only that. Endgame has
Yeah.
a lot of shots that are just exactly alike in the movie, but characters are in different spots. Characters are not showing up. For instance, that part where they are all walking to the. Ah, don't worry, he's working. They're all walking to that time travel thingamajig. In the trailer, everyone is there except the Hulk, and in the movie the Hulk is there.
Oh, because they didn't want to show the hippie Hulk. Sorry,
Infinity War
hipster Hulk.
trailer.
Yeah.
The Wakanda scene in the trailer, the Hulk is there. In the movie, he's not.
Wakanda.
Wakanda thing is that
Wakanda.
more Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Trailers had a lot of footage that didn't make it to the final cut. The Justice League trailers, again, a lot of shots that were not in the actual movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the DC side, it's for different reasons. It's not for creative reasons, it's for studio reasons, but whatever. And,
reasons. God bless you.
me so sorry.
God bless you. Sneeze. Sneeze to the mic.
I managed to hold it.
Sneeze to the mic. Do a drop beat of germs, yo.
No.
Rebel.
The trailers for Star Wars don't follow that basic guideline that action movies follow.
Yeah, that show up
Like,
most of the
very
things.
very upbeat, aggressive music, a lot of shots, a lot of dialogue. They basically show the whole movie in the
Yeah.
trailer. For instance, that movie with Will Smith, which is in the theaters right now.
Yeah, the Genesis.
It's Genesis.
Yeah, not Genesis.
Gemini.
Gemini. Yeah,
I've
familiar.
basically seen the whole movie in that trailer.
Yeah, and we already know who the other guy is.
He's a hitman. There's a clone of him. His clone tries to kill him.
There's going to
He
be more than a
discovers
clone.
He discovers he's a clone. He teams up with the clone. They destroy the other clones, and everyone lives happily ever after.
I think
The
that
end.
nobody destroys the clones. They save the other clones, and they go happily ever after, going to a private island and fuck themselves because they're all themselves, so they're practically masturbating themselves.
On that note,
That's
we,
a reference
we end
to
the episode.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jesus.
When I told you to go fuck yourself, I didn't mean it literally. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
And we forgot one thing for
Oui.
Pato Fronto.
Oui.
We had the farm boy look.
Oui.
Now we're going to have the Yavin
Oui.
look.
And the classic Han Solo.
Yeah. Smooth, baby, smooth. I just wish that when you bought that special version, that skin, the skin should be brought in two versions.
Which are?
Normal version,
Mm-hmm.
metal version.
Metal.
Metal. With a
Oh,
metal.
with the metal.
With the metal.
Oh.
Just to have a shiny
Speaking
target.
of classic Han Solo outfit, Han Solo and Shrek dress the same.
In a galaxy far, far away. In the another reality.
And they are both from far, far away.
In another reality, Han Solo never escaped Jabba the Hutt, and Jabba the Hutt decided to have a marriage with a human, and then creates a son.
Jabba the Hutt loses weight and transforms into Shrek.
I thought he was going to transform into a sexy girl and then mate with Han Solo, and then create Shrek. And that would be a bad marriage, and that's why Shrek is so grumpy at the beginning.
You need help. You're
I
sick.
know.
You're sick, fuck.
Rule 34.
If it exists,
There's
a
porn
porn
of it.
version of it.
Yes?
What?
I heard a knocking.
Back
Yeah.
at you. I have no idea.
You have the headphones, so. Yes? Are you doing what? Like trying to Morse code with your
Have no
banging
idea.
friend?
Have no idea.
So what's your idea for the rest of the episode?
Oh, right. Yeah, we have 25 minutes. Given the success of The Joker, which is an R-rated movie, on a genre that is not usually made with R-rated movies. I mean, superhero movies, comic book movies are not R-rated.
Except Deadpool.
Okay.
But that's for special reasons.
And since The Mandalorian is beginning to look like a very
Our season.
a very edgy content, even for Star Wars.
So edgy.
So edgy and cool.
They're like, the Mandalorian is starting to look like the comic books, because the comic books has a lot more killing than the movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
But what I was going to ask you is, do you think I think I already asked you once, but I don't care.
Ask me again.
I don't give a fuck. I do what I want. I'm an
the $25,000 question mark. Ask me again, because I want to win at them again.
Do you think that
No. Yes. Maybe. Go on.
Jesus, what the fuck? Okay. I'm assuming you don't think, and therefore I will not ask you the question. Okay. Are you going to think?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Do you think that an R-rated Star Wars movie would be successful? And if you say yes, I have a couple of more questions.
For the fans, meaning me, I'll say yes.
Okay. And for the not fans.
Go complain more in the internet, because I don't care.
Oh, okay. Okay. Given that yes, which is the answer that kind of interests me, who would you choose to direct it, or write it and direct, whatever? And before you say Tarantino
Actually.
or Scorsese,
fuck!
give me an idea for a possible plot. You can still say Tarantino or Scorsese. I just wanted to finish my questions.
Considering the probable success of The Mandalorian, I wanted a movie about Boba Fett, but like a proper thing in the movie. It's not just like I'm the greatest bounty hunter and then I die stupidly.
Like a DC Black Label.
Yeah. Or a movie about what the fuck happened to Mace Windu. And if it was the Mace Windu movie, I would not choose Tarantino. I would not choose Scorsese. I would choose the guy that I forgot the name. Let me think. I know the name.
Give me movies.
It's that famous Clint Eastwood.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why? Because it would be a movie about a destroyed old man then rises up and do shit. That's a Clint Eastwood directed movie.
Yeah.
Not just like the old man part, but his
No,
movies are concerned.
He actually has a movie. I think it's directed by him.
Yeah.
In which he himself plays a character just like that.
Yeah. Even the recent one with his.
I can't remember the name of the movie.
There's like a recent movie where he's like a mule.
Yeah.
He transports drugs.
Yeah.
And there's the $1 million baby.
But is that the one with
the
he's
drugs.
a mule? Is it directed by him?
I think so. At this moment, I think that every recent movie he appears, he's directing them.
Yeah, for sure.
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
He has that name to it. So
Yeah, now that I think of it, yeah, it's probably directed by him.
we'll have to check it later.
Yeah, but I think it is.
But I think it is.
Yeah.
And I think the $1 million baby is also directed by him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's also what from I remember from the trailer is a movie about someone who's destroyed and then rises up. Mm-hmm. So Mace Windu, after the epic fail that he had, rising up.
It's not a fail. He was betrayed. He was more like betrayed. Right?
He trusted the punk wine-ass kid.
Well, if Anakin hadn't done what he did, he would have fucked up Palpatine. There would be no Empire if it wasn't for Anakin.
Still a loss. It's a win for us, a loss for him.
I'm not saying it's not a loss. I'm saying it's not a fail.
No, I'm saying that everything. It's like those. Well, you weren't in science, but during high school, but there's always that.
Actually,
type,
I was.
The first year that doesn't count.
Not the first one. I had 2 years.
Okay, so you remember that physics class when they talked about vectors and velocities and this distance and its transport and all that.
I know the theory. I just don't know.
If you're a spectator outside of the train and you see a ball falling, you see one trajectory of the ball. If you're like a curvish trajectory, if you're inside of the train with the fucking ball and you drop the ball, you just see a vertical trajectory. So win loss, it's a point of view. Depending, like,
I think that you misunderstand what I'm saying.
maybe.
I'm not saying it's not a win for us because it is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he lost because he did. What I'm debating is it's not a fail. It's more like a betrayal. Ha! Eminem, I just made a rhyme. He didn't.
You're not Eminem because
he failed.
Yeah.
But it's not a fail.
Yeah, but he failed.
He failed.
But he
because
failed.
he lost.
But he failed.
But it's not a fail.
Am I recording? Is my microphone okay? So, for a moment, I thought that my microphone went.
That's your fault.
Yeah. But Yeah, I will probably ask Clint Eastwood to direct it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to. Um, for example, if the movie was about Maul during his connections with the priestess of Dathomir, I would ask the guy that's been dropping movies in the latest years in for the Cannes competition. He released Hereditary and Midsummer, The Ritual. His two movies. I like the movies. I like his style. So in terms of like visits of rituals and weird ass stories that no one's going to expect. If it was a movie R-rated, concerned with the dark side and all the mysticism all around that, I would ask him to direct it.
Are you saying with a pinch of horror?
Of course,
I wouldn't choose that guy. I would choose the
because
guy.
because it's not horror. It's just like I like his style of as how he films.
I would choose the guy that directed Get Out and Us. I can't remember
I've
his
seen
name.
Get Out. I haven't seen Us yet, and I've heard a lot of mixed feelings with Us.
I've seen Get Out, and it's great.
No, Get Out is great.
I haven't seen
Us,
Us yet.
it's been like people kind of were expecting another shit. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. I've been getting. I still have to see the movie to
I
judge
can't
for
remember
myself.
the name of the guy. He's a comedian, which is very fun.
If I wanted movie with bloodshed and comedy in the mix, Waititi.
Who started his career as a horror director? Jordan Peele. Yeah, that's the guy I was.
You
Jordan-
peeled what?
Jordan Peele.
He peeled what?
He didn't. He didn't. And
So it should be John Unpeeled.
he's not a potato, so he can't be peeled. But okay, Waititi.
Waititi.
Well, Waititi already has one of the episodes from The Mandalorian.
But that's an episode.
I know.
Yeah, that's basically my. Any more questions?
No, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
If people want to share their opinions with
Yeah.
us, yeah, sure. Please do. What?
I remembered something.
What?
Racer. Star Wars Racer. The old video game.
What about it?
It's been on sale on limited run.
Oh, okay.
I think
All right, yeah.
yeah, I think the special edition is already
Yeah, I completely forgot.
yeah. I forgot because I was saving money, and then our mutual friend said, "So, didn't you buy?"
No. I'm a poor guy. I forgot.
I'm going to save money now for Fallen Order.
Jesus, I need to pre-order that.
Yeah.
I haven't pre-ordered it.
I'm not sure if I'm going to pre-order,
I'm going to because
but I want
it's cheaper.
physical.
Me too, but it's cheaper.
Yeah. Till when can we pre-order?
One day before the release.
Ah, okay.
I think I'm going to quiz to.
MediaMarkt.
No. I think I'm going to Fnac
Ah.
because I don't know if I have any games to trade off.
Oh yeah, you can trade off games.
But they need to have that seal, and I don't think I do have one.
I have my that it's still sealed.
No, the seal. It's not the wrapper.
No. The red thingy. I think
Yeah.
it's still.
It needs to be with the box. If you do, you can trade it. But if you
I'm
don't,
thinking if it is. I'll think about it.
Then you
I'll think about
Then
it.
you fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to check.
Yeah.
Bottom.
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 Yeah,
Bottom.
that's what I wanted to ask you.
You know, but if it was a war movie, like that small part of Han Solo,
Christopher
Solo,
Nolan.
yeah, Dunkirk.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Christopher
yeah.
Nolan. Because I know that even though if he isn't a fan of Star Wars, he doesn't seem to be that kind of guy. But there are a couple of things that he already directed that would fit like a glove in a Star Wars war movie.
Yeah.
He directed Interstellar and Dunkirk, which
Mix them up.
mashing them together, and I think that despite Dunkirk not being a all-out war movie, it's still in the same genre, and I think that's as a war movie, I think it's probably my favorite.
Some people are not going to like this, but I think I would want a dark side movie, like an Empire movie, but definitely without the cliche of the guy going to the light side, to the rebel side.
I sure hope not.
I want like a full out guy that either enters the Empire side or stays the Empire side all the way. But it can be like, Thrawn, right? Right, Thrawn. But the book,
The novel is behind
yeah,
you.
yeah. I actually have to buy the other two. But moving forward, a movie, the girl that the officer that appears in the Thrawn novels, that also appears on the Rebel show. I wanted a movie that people are passing through the academy and rising up in power, and one has more ambitions than others and kills or sacrifices the others to rise the empire.
I would hire Janina Gavankar to reprise her role as Iden Versio.
But that's a light side story.
No, before.
Oh.
Before. Like when she finishes her training.
Yeah.
And becomes
human. Crossovers that you never asked for.
Today on Crossovers You Never Asked For.
There's talking about crossovers that we never asked for, but I'm liking. I think I've sent you this. There's an artist on Instagram that has been doing like the scene of the battle between Darth Vader and Luke in the Cloud City, but mixing the style with Japanese cartoons, like in the Ghibli studio. Is from Thailand. His Instagram account is gg.gopgap. So gopgap. He also has earthstation.com/gopgap, and I'm liking his style of crossover between that classic cartoonish style from the the old battles of cartoons with mechas and all that, and the Ghibli students. I mean, look at this Batman.
Nice. That looks like the Batman from The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, but with a
mixed with the costume from the classic show.
And
Yeah.
Batman droid.
Nice.
But what I really liked was Kylo Ren. That in this version looks way better than the Kylo Ren.
True. Very true.
But yeah, I'll ask my colleague to put this on the post, the story section of our Instagram account, so people can see it. But I will probably post today, aka Monday and Tuesday, because posting right now it won't do effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
today.
today to yesterday.
Yesterday.
And
all my troubles seem so far.
I like his illustrations. Beside that, you have how much time are we into the episode, my friend?
We should be getting into the recommendations.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about. Recommendations for the week. You want to start? I start.
No,
Do I
you can
start? I can start.
start.
So I've done a mistake. This week I've done a mistake. I started watching Breaking Bad.
Jesus, what have you done? Well, it's a good thing that you've started to see Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but I'm still in season 1.
What
Yay!
Well, to be honest, I need to rewatch some critical episodes because I want to see El Camino.
There. That's why I started to watching the
I
show.
want to watch El Camino.
I saw the ads on Netflix for El Camino, but I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued, but to watch it like a proper person should,
You
he needs the backstory.
You need to see Breaking Bad first.
Yeah, so let's start. 5 seasons. These episodes is like 1 hour long. It is fuck me.
Yeah. Couple of weeks. You can. Yeah.
With the job.
Besides,
now.
the movie is on Netflix. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm actually thinking of something.
What?
I have no idea. I have no recommendations this week.
Sacré bleu.
Jesus, I can't remember any of them. Bah.
Remind me, last week I suggested animes, right?
I think it did.
Yeah, because they restarted showing them again. New
Yeah.
season and all that. So I'm not going to recommend animes today. What can I recommend you? Game-wise. Remember that game that we saw at the shop? Like a really simple poster, vector style, called Surviving Mars.
Yeah, I want to buy that game.
I don't.
Why?
Because I'm playing for free
Hmm?
and I'm not liking the
Where?
game. They gave on Epic Game Store.
This month.
Yeah.
I need to install Epic Store.
I think
Just
it was
to play
last
that.
week.
Jesus, how dare you, sir? How dare
Didn't
you?
I send you that shit?
No.
Sorry.
How dare you?
You can use my account.
steal my childhood like this.
No, the thing is,
with your
I
empty
looked,
promises.
That's life. No, the game is good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just not the style I wanted. Because I judged the fucking game by the cover. I'm going to be honest. I did.
It's like a simulation game.
It's a simulation game, but not in vector style.
It's like
SimCity.
Yeah.
Mixed with Tropical, mixed with Earth 2000 and some shit.
it's like exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's a
much,
good
yeah.
game for you, not the greatest game for me.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably check if it's on sale like on Steam or something. Because Steam is making a lot of sales now. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Steam
I remembered.
is
I
losing
remembered.
money,
I
right?
remembered. Crusader Kings 2
Yeah,
is free to play on Steam this week, I think.
like play or have it,
Well, I downloaded it, so
but it's like they're giving it, or
think-
you just try it.
no, I think they're giving it because
okay.
it comes with a couple of expansions, I think.
Okay, because there's that difference.
Well,
right?
it said free to play,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say anything about testing.
No, it's not like. It's not like I didn't mean to like testing. I'm saying like sometimes they gave games, and sometimes you could try games. Like I remember at one point you could try one of those dirt racing games on Steam, but it was just for that period of time. And after the period of time, you couldn't enter the game even if you had it installed on your computer.
Well, I'll have to wait and check.
Yeah. The game I still want to buy is No Man's Sky, but that I've tried a little bit, and no fucking soul is going to change my mind about that game. Beside that, I haven't been playing much recently, and
Me neither.
beside a couple of PlayStation. And usually, just I do the daily missions.
So
What I would suggest as a Disney fanboy,
okay,
go see Maleficent.
or don't, as a non-Angelina Jolie fan.
No, actually, I like her in these movies. I'm not a huge fan of her.
I've seen the first one.
I liked it.
Hasn't.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's
Yeah.
not for me.
But that I'm not surprised, my friend. I'm not surprised.
I'm
decided-
not. I'm just not a fan of those kind of Disney movies. I'm going to, because they all follow the same formula.
No, yeah.
Yes.
It's the same formula. I just like in these recent movies, which are not remakes, are adaptations. Like Maleficent is adaptation
I know.
of
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty. What I like is they changed it a little bit how the story would go, giving a nice little different twist. We already know the fucking ending, but it's a little bit different. And I like what I like the most as the guy that likes to draw is the creative process of the movie.
yeah, on the visual side, yeah.
Yeah. Especially I like to see the storyboards. The first one of the things I bought about Star Wars, and I don't even though I'm a huge fan, I don't buy a lot of things of the things I like. But for Star Wars, I bought the storyboards, and I'm waiting for when this trilogy ends. I'm going to buy the storyboard book about this season, this
Trilogy.
trilogy. Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, because the other things then don't do that. Don't
Sorry.
Yeah. The other recommendations I could have are still not available. So,
Which war?
The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, and The Irishman, and The Irishman from Scorsese,
Yeah.
which both of them are still not available anywhere, I think. So
Sad.
we still need to wait couple of weeks at least.
I'm just thinking if there's anything like new. Oh, wanted to suggest one more thing. Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, yes. Salud.
Thank you.
Big
I've
Mouth
seen
is
it.
nice.
I've been watching it. I fucking loved it.
Big Mouth is incredible. I think for me, it's the best original show on Netflix.
Yeah.
I
because
don't
it's
care
like
what people
teens,
say.
but in a different teens and
I don't care what people say. It's the best original show
yeah.
on Netflix.
No, I loved the fucking show. It was funny. Um, my best friend wants to do a tattoo of Connie, the hormone monster,
Mm-hmm.
or at least do a drawing for a Flash Weaver with the Connie. And yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it for
That's
Tuesday.
All right. So this is been Jesus.
That's been.
I was trying to make a funny accent, but didn't really come out the way I wanted to.
This has been an incredible show, folks.
No.
What the hell? The woodpecker,
Hello, folks.
Mickey.
Oh, Polish. Sorry, that's Portuguese. Hello, my name is Miles Mickey, and your biggest enemy.
I'm trying to remember the name of Goofy. Goofy, that's it. Goofy. Yeah, Goofy.
Hi, folks. I know. I love Goofy, but I never could imitate Goofy well.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Goofy. How are you? At one point, we have to do an episode where I invite. I could not understand a single word you just said. And that's a reference for a Disney movie. Three Musketeers.
All right, let's wrap this up then.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. That's all, folks.
Come on, folks. Nope, no, it didn't work.
You're sick.
The piggy as Darth Vader doesn't work. Doesn't work.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh, if you want, you can sell your. If you're tired of FIFA 20, you can sell your game for 45 euros
Where?
on Sex.
That came out wrong.
No, it came out as just I wanted.
Out of context, brother.
Sex is a shop here in Portugal, which is written with a C, not an S.
Vandersex.
I just want to make a reference to a person I know that shared a story on Instagram about a girl that went to do a piercing and had a funny tattoo. But now that I'm thinking, if this gets very publicly, it's better to just tell you the story.
Then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just
But
shut
it's a
the
funny
fuck up.
story. You're gonna laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
And dear listeners, if you want to hear the rest of the story, too bad. So, have a great morning, great evening, and a great night, depending on how you're listening to us.
Share with us your opinions on an R-rated Star Wars movie. Give us ideas for directors, for plot. We would really appreciate
We wish
your
you
ideas.
wonderful.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you wonderful wet dreams inside of a Sarlacc pit.
We wish you America.
Too early. That's still too early. I know that that malls are already selling things for Christmas.
Are they?
Yes.
Jesus.
On the supermarket that I just went, next week they are going to sell like that fruit cake specially made for Christmas.
It's still not even
Yeah.
Halloween. It hasn't even been my birthday yet. Jesus.
Yes.
But share with us your opinions, your ideas for R-rated movies. Make sure to follow us on social media. Just search on the search engines Coffee on the Dark Side, then Facebook, Instagram. You'll find us very, very easily. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Click the bell because I think that gives you the notification that a new episode is out.
And you, when the notification sound is Darth Vader's having a climax.
Jesus, that's sick. That's
Okay, sorry. It's R2D2 having a
sick.
climax.
That's very sick.
How would C3PO sound if he had a climax?
He needs to have a penis first.
No, he just needs nerves.
And a penis.
Not exactly. If he has nerves, you can input a climax
Just-
sensation
Just
with.
let me have this, alright? Jesus.
Because having a penis, just you put a tube. There. It's done.
We must be fun at parties.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Now I'm imagining buying a gold dildo with those that you can glue to a glass or to the wall,
You
and
see,
having a life-size C3PO, and
that sounds very specific.
yeah,
And you sound very knowledgeable on that issue.
I'm single. There's porn up. Deal with it.
And you're gay.
No,
You can tell me.
no.
It's 2019.
No, dear.
It's perfectly
No, dear.
acceptable.
No, dear, I'm not gay. If I was gay, you were the first one to know. Actually, the
that's-
second one to know.
That's not nice. That's not stonks at all. That's not stonks.
You would be the first male to know. Not the first person, but the first male.
Do I look like a mailbox? First male.
Male account.
Mail. We should write
Penis holder. The first penis holder to know the news.
Are you implying Are you implying that I hold my penis? You should.
Well,
Jesus.
it was
We should cut
a
this
great
part.
evening.
We should cut.
You're
this
already
part.
tired of us.
We
You already
should cut this part.
you already heard us saying goodbye like a 30 times, but we never end the
We
episode
should cut
because
this
we're
part.
not never gonna shut up.
We
It's
should
going to
cut
be a
this part.
24 episodes long live action. We're already streaming the shit. You can catch us on our. No, it's better when shut up. Goodbye.
Just finish it.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
May the force be with.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.